And that's the other thing. By like my work, like some people want to give affection back to me and I'm okay with that, but like there's no obligation to meet any of my needs other than me being safe and comfortable. Like that, it's more of a one-way situation in that respect.
So you're usually,
unless you explicitly want something else.
So you're usually the big spoon, huh?
I'm an equal opportunity for either way. So but yes, if somebody wants to be the little spoon for once, I will gladly be the big spoon.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought you were the big spoon because you're the professional cuddler. I thought the big spoon is the one that takes the lead in the cuddling. No? Am I bugging?
That's an interesting way to look at it. So have you considered that for some people, by giving to somebody, they are receiving a lot back?
Of course.
So some people want to be that big spoon, so they have someone to give their affection to, and that's satisfying for them too.
I agree 1,000%. I'm just looking at it from the realm of someone who has been physically deprived of that type of affection. Are they more yearning to give or to receive?
I don't know until we ask.
I know, but the guy that you just mentioned, was he looking
this one he needed to receive. He absolutely needed to receive.
Okay, so he needed to receive. But there are some guys, they just want to like even be the big spoon, and you're just like,
yeah. If you're familiar with the 5 love languages at all, like one big love language is touch, and that means giving touch for some people. If they don't have a source to give that affection of touch to, like that's painful for them. So I can be a source for that too.
That is fascinating, especially if you consider the fact that like some people might be yearning for the physical touch even if they're already in a relationship. Yeah. And they might not be getting it. Have you ever had clients that are in relationships?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I have a client that I see weekly now, and he is in my understanding, an open marriage. And his wife knows that I come and see him. In fact, I met him for a coffee talk back in the pre-COVID days, like pre-session, like let's make sure we're both on the same page. And he told me about all of this. And we had our session, I think, that week. And he told me that when he went home, his wife said, "Wow, what a difference. So when are you going to see her again?"
Oh, so after a session with you, he was more...
but his wife could see the difference.
I know, but the wife benefited from his therapeutic experience in being a client of yours.
Yeah, because now she doesn't have all the responsibility to meet all of those needs for him. And honestly, like I have a personal opinion that it's kind of toxic to expect one person to meet all of the needs that you have.
That's true. I can understand that. I can understand that, especially like if you're like someone who, I don't know, it's kind of taboo, right? I've said this before, like when you are in a romantic relationship, right? And I'm not preaching like I'm voting for open relationships across the board, right? But like when you are in a relationship, there's a major physical responsibility. Right. In the traditional world, where a physical responsibility to your partner, where they have to be the person who's in charge of your physical pleasure. Right. Because in any other space, if you want to have better conversations with somebody, you can have friends that you like having conversations with. If you want to have, athletic experience with somebody else, you can have that. Right. If you want to open a business with somebody, you can have that. I mean, there's still going to be the pressure to like do most of it with your partner, right? But you can do those things and not be like shamed for it, right? But when it comes to the physical space, right, which is still a need that is a resource to you in your life, right? If you said to yourself, if you were to say, my partner does not provide me with the physical affection or the physical attention and interaction that I fully want, I'm going to pay somebody to do that. And if I say it like that, like some people might say like, what are you hiring a prostitute? Like what's happening? Right. Like it gets that taboo. Like how could you should lean on your partner to do X, Y, and Z. Right. And what you're saying is as intimate as that might be, it's something that people should accept as not every partner is going to have the capability of like providing that type of affection. Is that what you're saying?
Capability is one thing. Desire or even like time and energy to do it. Like